Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Money Mindfulness Moment video series. We know that mental well being and financial well being go hand in hand, and stress in one can lead to stress in the other. In light of that, we put together 5 short videos about practical ways to improve your money health in honor of Mental Health Week. Check back here on our YouTube channel each day this week for a new video. I'd like to introduce everyone to Jodie Moffatt, a financial empowerment facilitator and financial literacy trainer at Momentum.
Hi, Tanya. Thanks for having me back. I'm so excited to talk with you today.
Yeah, thanks for coming, Jody. So today I want to ask you, Jody, we hear a lot about my credit score. My credit score is good, my credit score is bad. I don't like how my credit score looks. How do I find out my credit score? What exactly is a credit score?
Oh, that is a great question. And there is definitely a lot of confusion around it. A credit score is a three-digit number between 300 and 900 that shows lenders how risky it is to lend to you. Your credit score is based on your credit report. Maybe you've heard that term before as well. A
Mhm.
credit report is basically your report card, is how I like to say it, on how you've used your credit for the past 6 or 7 years. What creditors do is they look at things such as how many applications you've had, how long you've had your credit. They look at your used credit versus your available credit. They look at all of these items and then they build what we call the credit score. The main purpose of it is to explain to or let creditors know, again, how you use your credit at a quick glance and how risky it could be to lend to you. Depending on where you lay between 300 and 900, a creditor can easily determine whether or not they're going to look more into your app or just let it go and not allow you to have credit. Credit scores are obtained through your banking app. Most of the big five commercial banks give you access to your credit score right through the app. If you're struggling finding it, you can call your bank and they can help you, or you can either contact Equifax or TransUnion. Those are Canada's two major credit reporting agencies. Both of their websites are easily accessible, and you can get some assistance there to locate what your credit score will be.
Awesome, thank you. So it sounds like it's pretty important to have a healthy credit score. If my credit score is not as healthy as I'd like it to be, or if I don't have one because I haven't had credit before, is there anything I can do to improve it?
Yeah, absolutely. And your credit score is very important. I recommend checking it at least once a year. You want to know what's happening within your credit report and your credit score, and you want to make sure that information is accurate. So, like I said, check within your banking app or contact Equifax and TransUnion. If you notice your credit score isn't above a 725, and 725, it's kind of that benchmark where lenders look to decide whether or not they're going to lend to you or not. If you're finding that your credit score is a little lower than you'd like, you can do things such as review your payment history, meaning always make sure that you're paying your credit on time and at least making your minimum payment when you're doing so. You also want to make sure that you're not living at the top end of your available credit. So if you have access to, say, $5,000 credit, you don't want to carry a balance at the top end of that, around 4,500. You want to try and keep it less. Another good way to increase your credit score is increase the length of time that you access your credit for. So the longer you have access to credit and keep it in good standing, the higher your score will be. And then lastly, if you can, try and keep your credit applications to a minimum. The more applications you make, the more harmful it is to your credit score. And that is one thing that a lot of people don't realize. It's not good to cast your net wide, as I like to say, and apply for as many credit applications as you can. In fact, credit is a serious financial decision. You should only be applying for the credit that you need. So you want to research and make sure that credit will fit for you before you apply for it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jody, for sharing that information with us. It's good to know that if your credit score is not where you'd like it to be, there are things that you can do to bring that up a little bit. Is there any, does Momentum offer any other resources that would help people with credit?
Yeah, absolutely. Momentum has some on demand money management classes. These are delivered in an asynchronous format, meaning you can sign up for them at any time, whether you're having a glass of tea in the evening or your Jugo juice first thing in the morning. You can watch these classes at any time. They run between 45 minutes to an hour. All of the classes are free, and you can reach them through courses.momentum.org. If you're especially interested in your credit score, you'll look for the credit course.
Awesome. Thanks again, Jodie, for joining us today. And thank you all for watching. I wish you all good mental and financial health.
Thank you, Tanya. Goodbye.
Bye.